morning. I'm Lal Ranjith Opatha, Astrologer and English Teacher. We are going to start another video program. Our aim is attracting English speaking community, and we want to pass a message to international community as well. Today our topic is why Ranil is so ungrateful. We are going to describe something regarding the political situation in the country, and especially we have to make a reference to His Excellency Ranil Is. Now we know that Mr. Ranil Is, for the sixth time, he became the Prime Minister of this country, and after 2 weeks, he became the President of the country. For the first time, Honorable Ranil Is became the Prime Minister in 1993. He got married in 1995. In 2015, he got the highest number of preference votes in the island. It is over 500,000 votes at the general election. And he became the Prime Minister at that time under His Excellency Maithripala Sirisena. We are going to tell about something Mr. Ranil Is. Leaving aside our topic for a minute, we want to tell why we select this topic at this time. Every time when he became Prime Minister, he is the President who represents the largest political party in the country. But what happened in the past? He had a string of elections defeats. They suffer humiliations. Why it happens, nobody can explain it properly. We say that his programs may not be practical. Today we are going to tell something else. Every time when he became the Prime Minister, he formed a government. Every government was very for a short period. Every time he offered a post with a remuneration package to his helpers, to his supporters. This time, unexpectedly, he became the President of the country. No one thought it early. How it happened? Now we know who helped him to come to that position. Usually, at every election, when he got elected to the parliament and became the Prime Minister, and he offered at least a chairman of a corporation and ministerial post for his strong supporters. But this time it did not happen, except Mr. Saman Ratnapeya or close supporter or two. Well, why? You are going to name them? Who supported him to become the President of the country? We know very well, all over the country there was agitation or struggle or in Sinhala Argal. They had been continuing this campaign. They asked, Gota go home, Gota go home. They felt, in a childish manner, they felt once Gota go home, everything is settled. But it did not happen. It did not happen. And unexpectedly, they had been helping for a person who could not get elected as the President. He was awaiting for a chance. He got that opportunity. Who helped Mr. Ranil Is to get to the highest post in this country? We are going to name them. Mainly Janata Yuthipuram, Andra Kumara, Vijita Hera, Sunil Handunnetti. They are the leaders. They are the people who ask, Gota go home, Gota go home. When he goes home, automatically, according to our constitution, Prime Minister becomes the President of the country. And number of artists, including Damita Abera. We feel that they are helping that way, but they were not offered any high position in the country this time. Now I am asking Mr. Ranil Is, His Excellency President Ranil Is, why are you so ungrateful? At least Ms. Damita Abera can claim for a chairman post in the Rupahani Corporation, rather film corporation. she should be given a post. And Honorable Anura Kumar Disanayak, Sunil Handunetti should be offered a post because they are the people who helped him to come to this position. They did not have a vision and action plan. They said, just go home, go home. They did not think of the consequences. A certain thing happened. Once, these people must understand there was no law and order. What the Ranil did as soon as he became the president, he established the rule of law. Now there is law and order in the country. Number of agitators were brought to book. Some were taken into custody. Some are under interrogation. How this has been happening? Now, wonderful manner, he became the president of the country. Now I will get the chart over the horoscope of Mr. Ranil Is. Right. Now, first of all, as an astrologer, I must make an analysis regarding Mr. Ranil Is horoscope. You might not be able to say this very clearly, but you can see it on the screen once you started watching it. This horoscope, Meena Lagna, or Pisces, Sun, Mars, Venus in the Lagna, Dragon Head or Rahu in the second, in the 6th, Saturn, in the 12th, Mercury, in the 11th, Moon and Guru, and in the 8th, Ketu. Born on the 24th of March 1949. While Saturn was moving in the 12th position, he became the Prime Minister. He got elected to the Parliament through a national list. Now we know well, every time he held the post for a short period, but no one is going to question about his charisma, his leadership. This unlucky politician became the luckiest person on this island overnight. How it happened, that you know the rest of the history, you know the things that took place. We are going to tell that Mr. Ranil is still passing his severe erastaka. He has not got a press mandate from the public. He solely depends on the Pohotwa party. They are the people who give him guidelines. Though he is wasted enormous powers, he can't use them in his own way. We are going to tell them that he is not an independent president. He will not be able to use his powers in the way he wants. And Saturn is now retrograding. By October, he will be facing a severe crisis period further. And Erastaka goes on. His best period should be starting in April next year. But before that, he will have to face a number of obstacles, problems. Some of them are insurmountable. If they are insurmountable, how he can face them? We feel them in all respect. His vision, his erudition, his scholarship will help him to get over these difficulties. So far, no politician on this island can face him squarely and realistically because he knows how to handle a very tricky situation, most difficult situation in the country. Lawlessness was prevailing at the time he became the Prime Minister. Today the situation quite different. Today, hardcore JVPs also are surrendered. They are not vociferous like in the past. Those we know the way earlier very violent demonstrations were conducted by the opposition and they were holding meetings in front of the presidential secretariat. Now they won't be able to play that way in the same manner they did in the past. They will have to suffer in that case severe consequences if they are going to do the same. What I am going to tell him that, and for the country, Honorable Ranil is passing his severe erastaka in the horoscope. He will have a better period after April of next year. Till then, he will have to act very cautiously, very carefully. If not, as usual, he had been holding post in this country for a short period every time when he became the Prime Minister. This time also, it might be repeated if he is not careful if he is not act with caution. Thank you.